Good afternoon, CFM. This is Coach Matt. Welcome to your Friday testing week workout. We'll have the final programmed blocks of testing on today's workout. However, again, that's always flexible. So let's get into the warm-up. 2 minutes on the first round, 1 minute on the second round of warm-up pace cardio, and then we'll do 4 reps on each side of our Spider-Man plus a twist up. So try to get that front shin vertical, reach the elbow for inside that foot, and then twist up to the sky to stretch out that position 4 times on each side. Next is push up to toe touch. So push up, push back, try to touch that toe, touch both toes every push up. Let's see, next, heel taps. So I've got my plate on the ground, plant that foot stays flat, tap that heel barely, reach the foot out in front of you. The further out you reach that foot, the lower down you can go, right? Really stretch that heel cord out and put some pressure or put some tension on the patella tendon when you do that. And then finish with 5 reps of a practice box jump, right? So the height of your box jump is totally negotiable, right? It could be this plate, right? Jump on top, stand tall. I have achieved my box jump, right? Make sure that the higher you go, the more that you pay attention to the landing and safety of your stability of your landing position, especially on the foam boxes, which are so nice to not hit your shins on if you don't get all the way up. However, sometimes your feet can get up and your body can be behind the movement, and then the box goes forward, your body goes backward, and somewhere in there, a sensitive part of your body can hit the ground, such as your head, such as your back, right? Not a good situation. Alternately bad is on a wooden box, not getting your foot up there, your toe catches the edge and you grind your shin down the edge of the box, right? So there's lots of things to be cautious about. However, there's a lot of benefit in jumping, right? So make sure that you approach that limit cautiously, right? And don't be careless with yourself, but also push yourself, right? See how high you can get. Even if you do multiple reps of a high box jump, right? Let's say I don't feel comfortable doing a 1 rep max box jump, but I'll try 3 reps at like 36 inches or something. I could probably do 42 if I tried a 1 rep, but I'm not comfortable with that. So I'll try 3 at a moderate height. That's a fine approach to it. But I'd like to see everyone do some jumping today that is not in a timed or metabolically stressed environment, but where you are just purely jumping as high as you can jump, okay? That is our first and final testing block for the day, other than the flex testing block, which I just put it in as a placeholder afterwards just to remind you if there's anything else that you want to test. Let's say there's a front squat or an incline bench press or a jerk, a snatch, any of those other lifts, it is totally fine if you would like to try them out. And even if you don't say it's a max, just going heavy and lifting a single heavy front squat just to see what it feels like can be a good tool to take you into like the next training block, where let's say we have some moderate load front squats, and it can help to give you a reference of what heavy feels like. The last thing we'll do is a testing week flex finisher. So this is kind of like a Flex Friday workout. I'm just putting it on a 25-minute clock, not so that you get max rounds and reps, but just so that you have a definitive stopping point. Whenever you're done, all right? So start with 1 rope climb or 3 laybacks. Then I want you to get some back rack lunges in at a moderate load. So 135-95. I know it sounds like a lot, but I want this to be somewhere in the half of your max on a lunge, right? So a lot of you guys can do a lot more than that on the back rack lunge. We're just gonna go moderate for today and sets of 8. Next, we're gonna do a dumbbell complex. So this is 2 movements, but we're gonna go back to back. The first one is counted and the second one is AMRAP. So we'll do curls and then shoulder presses, right? So first, I'm gonna do 10 reps of a dumbbell curl. Next, we're gonna do 10 reps of a dumbbell shoulder press. So you should base the weight of your dumbbells on what you can complete 10 reps in. So I don't wanna have to rest to get 10 reps done. After the 10 shoulder presses, now I'm just gonna do as many curls as I can do until I can curl no longer. When I can't curl anymore, stop for a second and then power clean up to my shoulders, right? And next I'm gonna do push press. So now instead of a strict press, I'm doing a dip drive press. And I'm doing a dip drive press until I can dip drive press no more. Can't do it. Set those dumbbells down, emphasis on the set down. So try not to bring them to your shoulders and then just ditch them to the ground. That's not good for the equipment. They can bounce and hit other people or yourself, right? Next is band face pulls, lighter weight, higher reps, right? So feel free to stand a little closer, use the teeny tiny bands, but get 20 reps in a row of that band face pull, and you can move a little faster on that one for today as well. Last one is some reverse sled drags or plate drags. We'll have the plates out with the fire hoses, but what we're looking for is a low position and the toe behind me, right? I want the back of my heel to be vertical, right? I want the bottom of my shoe to be vertical, and I'm pulling myself backwards with that reverse foot, okay? So sled drag, and this should be about this fast, right? Down and back with the reverse sled drag. All right, that's it for today. That's it for the work week. I'll see you for tomorrow morning's Saturday.